Hi, this is Angela Skurtu, and I'm at www.therapistsinstlouis.com. Today's video is about forgiveness and what it looks like and what it doesn't look like. This is in reference to infidelity, but it's also in reference to anything you have to forgive in life. So, a lot of people, after somebody has cheated on them, they feel this need or want to forgive, but at the same time, they're just not ready. And so, one thing that everybody needs to understand about forgiveness is that it's a process that takes time. And even though you can consciously think, this is a good idea, I'm trying to forgive you, the actual process of letting go of everything that caused that pain is a while. And it looks like consciously making a decision to forgive a partner. It looks like taking steps every day to start trusting again, working at it again. It also looks like having a partner who is willing to prove that they're worth forgiving. And this is kind of key too, that we shouldn't just forgive blindly. There are certain people who, in certain circumstances that I've seen where there's been an affair, the person isn't apologetic, the person isn't changing any behavior or trying to be accountable for their actions going forward to show trustworthiness. So in certain circumstances, if you feel pressured to forgive when it doesn't feel like your partner's doing anything to show that they're worthy of that forgiveness, then forgiveness isn't necessarily the best choice, at least until you've decided what you need to do. And so forgiveness, it requires a lot of steps, but one of them is this feeling of ownership from a partner who has cheated on you. And this feeling of security and safety, knowing that it's not going to happen again. And if in your relationship you haven't really gotten that, then it's okay to take some time to forgive, or to decide that it's just not in your best interest to forgive that person. Now, to go into forgiveness a little bit further, many people will say forgiveness isn't always about the other person, it's for yourself. I would say there's a difference between forgiving someone and letting something go. So you may not forgive somebody for cheating on you, especially if they don't ever show ownership for the fact that they hurt you, but you may let go of the hurt. Like, for example, you end up not staying together with your partner and divorcing. That sometimes is an outcome. You may not forgive the choice they made to cheat on you. But it is very helpful to get to a point where you at least decide, I'm not going to let this pain hurt me anymore, and I'm not going to keep spinning my wheels on it. This has happened, and I'm going to move forward and move on for myself. But that's not quite the same as forgiveness. You may choose that that person does not deserve your forgiveness, and that's okay. And I think therapists and clients alike need to understand this. Any sort of forgiveness that is pressured or forced or coerced is not forgiveness. It's just the same as putting two kids next to each other and saying, you say you're sorry, now you say you're sorry, okay, now hug. Like, it didn't feel like a true apology or forgiveness then when you went through that process. So the same is true of if you're in a therapy office and a therapist is saying, you need to forgive him and you need to forgive him, and it's not going to work. No, true forgiveness comes at your own pace. It's your choice. It's your responsibility to take actions toward letting go of some of that pain. And it's your responsibility to look at the situation overall to decide if it's a safe situation to forgive. And all of those factors put together create the true forgiveness experience. And if ever you do feel pressured or coerced to forgive, then you should listen to yourself. A lot of times people will feel uncomfortable with that, or they'll get mad about that. They're like, I want to move on, but I can't. It's like, well, then you're not ready. And you need to honor that. And a partner needs to honor that too. Now, let's say just for a moment that a partner has shown ownership, is trying to show that trustworthy and accountability, but you're still struggling to forgive. Well, in this case, a partner needs to understand that forgiveness isn't something that happens overnight. You can be doing everything right, but it still really hurt what happened. And so again, it can't be pressured, it can't be coerced. The partner who did cheat needs to respect that it's going to take their partner some time to forgive, and that it may take years, and to be okay with that so that you guys actually can move forward. And that's what real forgiveness is. And maybe from the partner who did the cheating, it looks like giving them patience and respecting their process. So this has been Angela Skurtu with St. Louis Marriage Therapy, and you can find me at www.therapistintlouis.com. Also, I have on this channel whole series on infidelities, so not multiple infidelities, a whole series on infidelity and series on relationship conflict and sex. So please feel free to check out the rest of my YouTube channel and subscribe. Thank you.